This is Tarot with Contessa. I'm Contessa Divine. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all know what time it is. Time for the all signs. Let me get my water. Get my sippy water. All right, so it's going to be a general reading. May or may not resonate. If it does not apply, let it fly. Take the meat. Leave the bone. If you're new here, please like, subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. If you're returning, I appreciate you trusting that Contessa going to do what? Tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every damn day. We're going to get to it. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let me do the screen a little bit. Uh-oh. There we go. Those are my other. All right. We're going to get it together. We're going to get it together, y'all. Let's do it. You know, I got to tell you, I go on the live stream sometimes. I see people doing all kind of stuff. They feeding cats and dogs. They doing street food. Some people asking for money, just sitting down talking. Okay, do your thing. Different strokes for different folks, right? We're gonna do Aries right now. Aries 203. All right. What's going on with Aries? What? Ooh, that just came out. Okay. The Empress. Ooh, the High Priestess. Who's keeping the secrets? 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the Chariot. Somebody here is concerned about a situation where it comes to moving forward. Someone here they may be keeping secrets about what they really want as far as the situation is concerned. Or there may be a situation where somebody has, how do you say it? They have, oh, I'm sorry for the noise. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's concern for, this could be related to work. It could be related to a love situation. But someone doesn't feel like they're on solid ground here. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? I don't see anybody else here. They didn't say hi. We're on Aries right now, working our way through to Pisces. Then we do advice. If you stick around or if you want to come back, I answer questions for free at the end. Because sister got a full-time job. I'm not holding the truth hostage. Anyway, so back to Aries. The Chariot, you see how the ground is all cracked and broken up? Somebody feels like they're not standing on solid ground here. But it may be because they took too long to make a choice. There's a lot of, or someone, they may feel like there's so much work to be done in a particular situation that it may just be better to just leave it alone. Or someone could be trying to work. There's a secret here. I don't know what the secret is, but there's definitely a secret there. Somebody is holding something very close to their chest. You see how this High Priestess is looking stressed the hell out. Oh, hey, Mai, happy Saturday. How are you doing? You see how they're looking, they're holding something very close to their chest. Or someone may be trying to close their heart off in a given situation. I don't know why. There's a lot of stress. The stress in this situation is what's causing the confusion. But ultimately, I think it's because, wow, 10 of Cups. So it must be it might be a love relationship for some of you. It could be that somebody wants to get married. Or somebody's got some issues in the marriage. There's definitely some secrets here. The quarter moon, the inner moon here, the quarter moon. See what I'm saying? There's no full light here. Everything here is in the dark, but I feel like it's because someone is trying to protect themselves from something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're moving on to Taurus. How you doing, Mai? Moving on to Taurus. Taurus. 624. All right. What's going on with Taurus? What is going on with Taurus? Taurus. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. All right now. The Tower. You may be coming into some money, honey. The dilemma will be what to do with it. Let me have one more for Taurus, please. This could be a tax return. It could be a lawsuit. No, it could be a lawsuit. Stop giving me so many. I need one more. Just you throwing cards at me now? I just need one more. One. Fine. Come on now. I'm not going to have enough cards to get. All right, fine. So we got the 9 of Wands. Something is. You may be closing yourself off to something. The Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor. We have the Emperor and the Empress right here. So I think Taurus and Aries are connected somehow. So you may feel like you can't. There's something here about not being able to move forward. You see how those wands are blocking the staircase, right? But there's a desire here, a burning desire. And that's an ace to me. There may also be a new opportunity. Someone here doesn't want to settle for the status quo. Someone here is actually willing to do the work to move into. This could be about a job. I feel like this is about a promotion, a raise, moving to another job to earn more money. But there's something here that needs to be let go of. You see that devil, the little demon right there, and the Emperor, how the Emperor is stomping on him. The weather is getting better in New York. You're so sweet, Ma. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So there's there has to be some sort of work to be done. But then also someone is changing something negative into a positive. You see how red that devil is right there? And then all of a sudden they got the red shoe. It's like they're turning the devil into a shoe. So someone here may use something negative as a stepping stone. But it happens all of a sudden. This could be somebody who feels like somehow they're who they choose as a partner. There's certain things you can't say on YouTube. So I'm trying to, the Hierophant is like social norms. Someone here may feel like, oh, you know, because I identify as this, then I can't get that promotion. That may be part of what the stomping out of that demon is. Someone may feel like they hit a glass ceiling because of how they identify themselves or who they are in love with or how they love, or somehow going against societal norms is keeping someone stuck. But there's a change coming. There's a change coming. But the thing is, like, I feel with this Emperor here, that it's all about you and how you handle it, how you deal with it. Because you have to stomp that devil out. I mean, I'm not saying you should go stomp somebody out. I'm just saying that you need to transform that devil, transform whatever's negative into a positive, right? And that will release you from this Ten of Swords. This person is trapped. They can't move, right? It's going to release you from the Ten of Swords. So whatever the transformation is, but you know, the Emperor is, it's another level. There's a lot of energy coming off this Emperor. It's another level. It's, you know, moving up. It's a promotion, but it's also control. It's also about you being able to take control of a situation. And again, stomping out that devil, right? Entiende? Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini. Oh, y'all, there's only 3 people. Y'all left. Y'all came and left. There was like 12 people here. Now y'all were like, this is boring. 11:52. But, you know, swipe. You can, there's people feeding cats. I've seen some of the lives where I'm just going through YouTube before I fall asleep, and I'm like, yo, this guy has a lot of cats and a couple dogs he's feeding, and he got it's set up there where you watching him. I guess he's looking for donations. I don't really know, but if you get enough people, he had like 800 people in there watching him feed these dogs and these cats. I'm like, or he's making revenue, you know, from the views, to feed all. There was a lot of cats, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of cats. And a couple dogs mixed in there too. But he was feeding, it looked like he was feeding them good. He was like taking the vegetables and the meat, like, and making the food. I was like, you go, Mr. Man. You've really taking care of these animals. Oh, thank you, because you were making me shovel a long time. Did I say shuffle or shovel? And what am I shoveling? I'm not shoveling anything. Wait a minute. The Lovers. Why do I feel like this is connected to these other 2? Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know what country he was in. It was clearly somewhere in Asia. What is this? What's going on? I keep telling y'all, month is the March is the month of consequences, the devil, judgment. Listen to Contessa when she talked. A lot of what's going on here feels like it's situations that somebody kept putting off and putting off and putting off. Yee. Wow. What is going on with Gemini? Gemini. There could be something about an eclipse. Is there an eclipse coming? Because there's something here about an eclipse. This looks like an eclipse to me. And the way she's holding these pentacles up to the sky, there's something significant about this here, about the alignment of the stars or something. Can I get some information for, wow. Can I get some information? Hey, hi everybody. March 3rd. What's March 3rd? Oh, the eclipse happened already. Wow, the sun. What? Well, someone here is starting anew. Tens of the end in tarot, y'all. Someone here got some sunshine. Wow. This is fantastic. And Gemini's kind of been going through it lately. I ain't gonna lie. But there's some, oh, here it is. Here it is. You see him planting. It's the Two of Wands. You see him planting these bulbs. These bulbs, they're going to grow into something. So you're going to finally see some, como say, some fruits of labor. Oh, I'm getting a chill. There's finally some things that are going to come. You know, you've been investing and investing and investing and investing, and you're not seeing a benefit. You're going to start seeing those benefits very soon. The same way March is a month of consequences for, things people have been putting off. Whatever you've been putting into, you're going to start to reap the benefit. Okay? Because you can't have one without the other. If people are getting consequences, you're going to get benefits too. So whatever you've been investing in, you're going to start to see the benefits of it. Okay? That's fantastic. That's a happy ass card. 1623. Let's do Cancer. Cancer. That is a happy ass card. Wait, so who all is here? Oh, Nightmare. Oh, hey, formerly known as. How are you? Okay. Cancer. What is going on? Oh, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. So we didn't see this one. We saw the other one. And the Ace of Wands. Wow, that's a lot of wands here. There's some heat, some passion, possibly a baby. Because she is holding a baby. And that is a big old Ace right there. You see the wand is really thick. That's not going out. You see how some Ace of Wands, it looked like a little baby match. Like it could easily just burn out. This is not burning out. So whatever it is, why is there a dung beetle on here? There's something here about burning away the past. There's a lot of fire here. This is all wands. It's all wands. See, normally the Ace of Wands kind of looks like this wand, but it's on fire, right? It could burn out real easy. It's going to burn down real fast. There's something about this being a desire that you have had for a very long time, or it's going to be a condition, a situation that lasts for a very long time in your life. Now, the Knight of Wands is supposed to be kind of in and out. But we're going from the Page to the Knight. So I don't think this is something that maybe you believed was going to be over very quickly. Now, it could be, horizontal mambo situation that turns out to be maybe somebody gets pregnant. I don't know. But there's definitely a baby here. So this could be a situation where, you thought it was going to be quick. You thought maybe it was going to be a one-night stand. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, as long as both of y'all are adults and nobody's hurting anybody, go have your fun. Maybe you thought it was gonna be a one-night stand, and now all of a sudden y'all in this, for a long time. It's something about because this is kind of giving me a panicle, But and there's something about burning away something from the past, burning away heartache, burning away something. It could be burning away the memories of hurt from people in the past. That somehow this is springing up things that are brand new. Look at the garden that's on her head. Like, this is a beautiful ass card. Look at the garden, all the trees, all the bushes, all the shrubbery and the flowers. So she even has butterfly wings. So like I said, there's a transformation here. There's a burning away of things from the past, allowing new things to come in. Cancer. Okay, let's move on to Leo. That's a happy ass card. 2041. Okay. Leo. What's going on? I know Leo was kind of going through it too, you know, because y'all know Gemini was going through it. Look at that. Yo, I've been seeing this card for Leos for a while now. Y'all not having it. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups. Somebody here is trying to give you a cup and you don't want it. Now, for some reason, there's something here that may have been brought to light. You see that sun right there? That's the sun. See the ocean, all the water? That's some nice looking water too. Look like he in the Caribbean. Look like he's on vacation. Maybe you meet somebody on vacation. I don't know, but you not trying to have it. I know I need to get one more card, but this certainly looks like somebody took a regular old schmegular cup and decorated it to make you try to want it. I need one more card. Or you said no to all the regular schmegular cups because they weren't what you want. And now here comes somebody offering you a cup that look like it's made for a Leo. Look at that. That cup is all ornate and bedazzled and be speckled. Yeah, I would take the Caribbean too. Man, that water, you could see through it. Nothing like it. The thing is, like, I feel... Let's... But then we also have a star here. Right there. There's a star there. And we also have a star here. What? So there is wishful... Wow. Judgment. Wow. This the Four of Wands. Look at how pretty this card is. There's stability here. There's grounding, right? They see how they intertwined with the leaves and all. This is marriage. And look, another sun. And I'm not making this. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito. Okay? And what is judgment? Judgment is a brand new life. The horn is blowing. That's an angel blowing the horn to ignite the souls, to wake up the souls. There's new love coming your way. But okay, for some of you, it's the old person coming back from the past with a brand new cup for you. I know y'all don't want to hear that. But for some of you, I cannot deny the fact that this feels like there's somebody that's taking some action, right? Because you walked away. Because you wasn't falling for the flim flam. That's not for everybody though. But I love the fact that there's two suns here. I love the fact that there's two stars on this card, Leo. So focus on what you want, baby. Don't focus on the past. And even if the past person I cannot escape this judgment card. Even if it's the person coming back from the past. Listen to what they gotta say. I don't know. Look how pretty this card is. I would live here. Would you live here? That's a pretty ass house. Look at the bridge right there that you could climb up and live it. And there's no other people around. Thank God. People are trash. There's also something about the alignment of the stars here. You see these 3 stars, right? I don't know what it means, but see those 3 stars right there? The house is all lit up. Yes, but then there's those 3 stars right here that are in the sky. I don't know what that means. I don't know in astrology, astronomy, what those 3, do they ever form a line? I don't know. Wait, wasn't there something recently about all the planets aligning in a particular way? I don't know. Maybe it's the time of year. Maybe it's during the harvest, so maybe fall. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Orion's belt. I don't know. But they're definitely like all straight in a line. So I don't know if that ever happens. The world, I can't pull a bad card for you. I don't know. Because it's a general reading, so I really can't tell you, because it may be something that's individualized for each person. Let's move on to Virgo. 2601. Twenty-six oh one. 2601. 2601. 7 of Cups. Oh boy. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this is related to Leo in some way. Death. Wow. Justice. 8 of Swords. Wow, it came out. Someone here has fallen into a trap of their own making. There's something here about someone wanting to build their life based on the people that were around them in some way. You see how some of these cups, they're turned over, right? This one is turned over. This one's laying down. This one, there's no water in any of these cups. There's no water in any of these cups. Water is emotion. It's like someone here wanted stability. They wanted someone else to give them stability, and like, somehow the mask was removed. You see how this the person outside, right? The full face. And then there's like half the mask is removed, right? And then they're falling into the 8 of Swords. And then there's a full moon, which there's something that was revealed about someone's intention here. It's like someone wanted somebody for money. Somebody was with somebody because of stability. Somebody was, but this is a love situation. I cannot make this up. There's something here about somebody, but it's a revelation, right? That someone was using somebody for money. But then it's like they got caught. There's no, again, this could be someone that was, this is almost giving me 7 of Swords. This could be somebody that was like telling lies about what they like to do with their life. Because see, even here, this person has 2 faces. How someone like I'm gonna give you an example. Oh, you meet somebody you like, oh, I like ice cream. Oh, I like ice cream too. I like to go water skiing. I like to go water skiing too. That's crazy. It was like somebody here was conforming to someone else because of what they could give them. I hope that's making sense in some way. And it's coming out like somebody's mask is falling away. But so they're falling into a trap that they created themselves. Eesh. Let's move on to Libra. 3018. All right, Libra. Libra. It looks like it's a nice day outside. It's so sunny, and we haven't seen the sun in so long. What are y'all doing today? Y'all going outside? Y'all doing some shopping? Ooh, the Magician with the star. What? Stop playing with me now. All right, Libra, what you doing? The Six of Cups. Y'all performing something? Somebody testing the waters. You see how this Magician is testing that cup, putting his finger in the cup. Somebody testing the waters. Whatever this is, it's taking everything you got, Libra. Libra's like, well, damn. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for Libra? 2 more cards. Or 3, because you got jokes. The 3 of Cups, the 5 of... Like I said, someone here is like, well, damn, how much more I got to go through before I get through here? Yeah, I hope I go outside and get some sun, too, because it looks like it's beautiful out there. There's a change coming, though, here. This Queen of Swords. You see their blood on that sword. And it's dripping down on the ground. Can you see? It's dripping down on the ground. So someone here, now this could be that somebody is cutting out some enemies or frenemies or people that were hiding things from them. It could be in reference to a love situation. Could also be in reference to a pregnancy. But there's a struggle here. There's a fight, but it's temporary. People are fighting, but there's something really. See that flower back there? People so focused on this fight, they're not realizing the beauty that's just right behind them. I don't know what that means. Please tell me if you understand what I'm saying, because I just give you what I get. There's somebody so busy fighting that they're missing the beauty that is around them. I don't know what that means. But this fighting is temporary. This struggle is temporary. It could be if someone here realizes the benefits of being with someone or what someone has to offer. Here, we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This Magician, you see how this Magician is performing for the people. You see the shadows in the back, right? This could be someone who thinks that they're being watched. Like there could be a little paranoia here. But somebody could be cutting people off. Cutting out, like I said, frenemies. People, again, March is the month of consequences. So this could be you, Libra, giving people the consequences they are for doing certain things in your life. I don't know if they were a people pleaser. Or if this was just somebody here was performing something though. Like, and it was in reference to love. So somebody here may have been pretending something, right? Because this fish is swallowing them all up. Now this fish could be a pregnancy. And there's 3 people here. Because fish are a pregnancy for me. And so that may be what the struggle is. So somebody may just decide that they're just going to walk the hell away. Or whoever this Queen of Swords represents. I mean, because there's a truth here, right? She's got 2 swords. She's the only Queen of Swords I've ever seen that has 2 swords. She's got that truth sword, right? That it cannot be denied. And then she's using her words, her thoughts, her actions to cut out things, but it's very painful. That sword is cutting deep for it to draw blood. So things are going to be happening very quickly because this is the Knight of Swords. It could be unfortunate. It could be love magic. The Magician is one of my black magic cards, the Magician and the Devil. So now it could be something here that comes to light about somebody doing some magic and then somebody doing retaliation, and that may be why the blood is on that sword. And some people coming after people that have no business coming after. With this black magic has become very popular, and some people coming after the wrong people and they're getting hurt. You can't just think that you could come in here and kill a chicken and get what you want. 3642. Let's move on to Scorpio. If you do something to the wrong one, you're gonna get yourself hurt. This could be somebody that was trying to come after someone's children. Maybe they can't get to you. They coming after your child with some black magic. And then what happens? Then they hurt themselves. Like you hurt yourself coming after somebody you shouldn't have come after. Right? Because I seen it. I seen it. So let's move on to Scorpio. Well, good luck, Libra. Scorpio. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, reverse to sender automatic, right? Because not everybody can exactly. Claro que sí. Justice. Ooh. Justice. What did I say? What did I say? They're connected. Justice. Somebody gonna get their just desserts. Wow, the moon. At the bottom of the deck. Someone here thought they could play in your face. Someone here thought they could play in your face. Exactly, confirmation. And the Queen of Wands. We saw the Queen of Wands with that. Someone here thought they could play in your face. And they face injustice. Again, 2 swords. Justice has 2 swords. 2 swords. The Queen of Swords holding 2 swords. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. The Wheel of Fortune, a reverse in fortune. Why is this continuing to Scorpio? Scorpio got somebody doing some magic too? Can we get 2 more for Scorpio, please? Wow. The 7 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Yes, it's absolutely related. The 7 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So somebody here, and you see how that sword, the things that people said, the things that came out their mouth is coming in and going right back into their own throat. So the sword they sent to somebody is coming right back to them. This is somebody who created, I said something over here too, didn't I? About somebody falling into a trap that they set for themselves. It's like they set themselves up. I said it here, I think it was Virgo, that I said somebody is falling into a trap that they sent for themselves. Somebody was messing with the wrong spirits. Exactly. They landed on their own sword. See how this is a skeleton? They messing with the wrong spirits. Dealing with Muerto. And here's the moon again. I can't make this up. Oh, I'm in a chill. I can't make this up. So these three are connected. What is it? The trap that they have set for you, they fell into their own trap. They fell into their own trap. Wow. And this was definitely about a love situation. And look, there's blood on the ground here. Man, listen to Contessa when she talk. Where they bleeding from? They running out of time. There's something about divine timing here as well. Somebody was messing with spirits they shouldn't have been messing with. Or doing something to somebody they shouldn't have been doing it to. Let's move on to Sagittarius. $4104. 104. Sagittarius. We cannot escape this judge. I keep telling y'all, March is a month of consequences. Consequences and benefits. So whatever you've invested in, if you've invested in the good thing, then you're good. Wow, the moon. So here we are. This is connected as well. Oh, my Lanta. Queen of Wands again. Yep, it's definitely connected. And Judgment. I can't make this up, y'all. So the moon here, again, we going with the same MO. Somebody receiving the consequences for something that they did against somebody they shouldn't have been messing with to begin with. The Queen of Wands. And the Five of Swords. Somebody thought they were going to get victory. Somebody thought they were going to get victory. You see how this sword is not, it's not facing up. It's not facing up. And they're carrying those two swords. This is a false victory. So someone may have been able to enjoy some of whatever they did, whatever they acquired through magic, but now they got to face the consequences. Now they got to face the consequences. They sent death magic to a chosen one. And now the grim, exactly, temporary fulfillment. Temporary fulfillment. Let's move on to Capricorn. I hope Capricorn is not part of this. 4308. You cannot create anything and you cannot destroy anything. You cannot steal anything through magic. What you can delay it, but you can't steal something that belongs to somebody else. You can't create love. You can't create anything with black magic. You can't. Ooh, Capricorn, strength. All right. Oh, the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. Temperance at the bottom of the... Okay, first thing is, Capricorn, you may need to take a break. You may need to relax. Okay, relax, release, right? You may need to just, let everything go. Go take a weekend. Go take a bath. I don't know what you do to relax. Maybe you just need to relax because there's something here about trusting what's coming to you. There's something here about putting prayers out into the universe. Putting prayers out in the universe. But you have to have faith that what you're asking for is going to be delivered. Like, you may be thinking too much. about it. You may be up at night thinking about things, but there's a sense of divine timing. You see, there's a giant ass angel right here. They're putting things together. You need to trust that the universe is working in your favor. You need to trust that whatever wishes, whatever prayers you put out, they're coming to you. You need to trust that. What I don't like is that this person here has turned their back on this water. So you may be trying to hold emotions down or control emotions, because the water symbolizes the emotion. But you need to let those emotions flow, whatever they are. You need to let them flow. Look how that water's flowing. Can't fight against the universe, ma'am or sir. So the advice here, and I know I didn't do it for everybody else, but I got to tell you what I'm getting, is you need to have faith that your prayers will be answered. Okay? Because they're coming. You need to stop looking for it. You just need to stop looking. You need to stop being like, where, when, what, how. Don't worry about how. Let the universe figure that out. You asked for a blue unicorn. Don't worry about how you're going to get it. Just trust, have faith that the universe is going to give you a blue unicorn. That's it. It's not up to you to figure out how. Right? Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius 4632. Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, thank you. Who is that? Beloved. Thank you, beloved. I hope it does resonate. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius was kind of going through it too, with the relationships and all that, and money, and Aquarius was going through it. There were some signs. I mean, people go through stuff, but there were some signs recently that were like, they were getting heavy hit, like heavy. Can I get Aquarius? Can I get? You want me to switch decks? Is that what you want? To the Black Tarot, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna switch decks, but I don't know why. I need the little itty bitty baby. The itty bitty baby. Black Tarot. Ten of Cups came out in reverse. Someone here may be giving up on a dream. Wow, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone here may be giving up on a dream, the Chariot, because it's taken too long. The Chariot, this is I know the card is very dark. The Chariot is on a bumpy road with a lot of hills and valleys. It's taking you too long to get there. This is piggybacking off of this one, Capricorn. So Aquarius, watch Capricorn. Capricorn, watch Aquarius. Where something is taking too long, someone is losing faith that they're going to receive what they asked for, that they're going to find what they're looking for. For Aquarius, please. Ace of Spheres. Listen to Contessa when she talk. I'm not here to blow smoke up your culito. So this is the aces. Okay, Pentacles are very slow, but they are guaranteed. They're in the 3D. Okay, the Chariot came out again, confirming what I was telling you about the cards at the bottom of the deck. So we got the Chariot. It's been a rough road. It's been a rough road, but you need to relax. Okay? You need to relax. It's coming. It's just taking a long time. What did I say? The universe. Wasn't I showing temperance here? I was showing temperance. With the water, things are being prepared for you, Aquarius. You need to have patience. It's coming. The Tower. You ain't even gonna see it coming. You're not even gonna see it coming. It's gonna, mind you, there's two major arcana here. Two major arcana. Okay? You can't control this. The universe is controlling this. But you need to trust in what the universe is showing you. You need to trust that what you asked for is coming. Let's move on to Pisces. And it's coming permanently. It's not coming to come and then go. Okay? Pisces 5014. Let's see if we can get this one again. It was very specific about using the little baby deck, and now I see why. Because had I used the other deck, those cards would not have come out. Pisces, please. What's going on with Pisces? Pisces. You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? You want to talk about Pisces, please? Nope. Okay. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Remember that I answer questions after advice. We'll do Pisces, we'll do advice, and then you can put your questions in the chat and I can answer your questions. Five of Wands again. Where did we see this Five of Wands? We saw it with, I don't remember which one had the Five of Wands. Somebody was fighting, somebody was struggling, but it was when we were talking about the witchcraft. I hope that's not connected. Jesus. Five of Wands. So something has been a struggle here. Okay. Judgment. Oh, my Lanta. Judgment again. Remember we couldn't escape judgment? Justice. What? Three of Wands. Again, someone here is getting their just desserts. Seven of Cups. Two of Spheres. Someone here may be wondering if they made the right choice with that Five of Wands right there. There's something here about a separation, possible possible jail time. This could also be someone coming out of prison that is now wreaking havoc. It could be a family member. It could be a loved one. We already did Gemini. Gemini was 1152. Yes, this could be somebody coming out of prison that is creating havoc in someone's life. Wow. But wherever someone was looking, whatever direction they were looking, there's nothing here. They're in the desert. There's nothing to be had here. There's also no water. So I don't know how you're going to go from here with these three wands to go here. It's almost like these three wands are saying the new direction you're trying to go is futile. But it's creating a lot of confusion. If someone may be fighting to stay in this Three of Wands, but the direction they're going is not the right direction. That's why it's such a struggle. Somebody here could be doing stuff illegally, gaining money illegally. Somebody here could be selling their body. I don't know. Somebody here could be a sugar daddy, sugar baby, but like in an illegal kind of way, if you understand what I'm saying. The Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Death, and the Eight of Swords. Someone here could be selling their body because Or somebody here may have been selling their body and then they went to jail, now they're getting out. Or someone here could be facing a case. Oh, see, when I talked about the Ace of Wands looking like a little match, this is the Ace of Wands that I was talking about. Look like an itty bitty match. Anybody could blow it out. But this Ace of Wands, nobody blowing that out. That's a tree trunk. But there's things that are going to be changing rapidly. Listen, do whatever you want to do, but if you dab and dibble in illicit activities, I'm going to say cuidado, okay? Because this could be just a warning that you may have an issue with the popo, okay? So relax, take a break. I don't know, go read a book, do something. Let me see if they want to do this for advice. Watch out for the popo. Advice. 55, 49. Okay. So after advice, you can put your comments, put a comment in the chat, put your question in the chat, and I can answer it for you. This deck is done. This deck don't want to say nothing else. This deck is like, listen, put me back. Can we get advice for the collective, please? We do an Ace of Cups here, so that's a good sign. So there are new beginnings here for everything. Because this always looks like it's every ace to me. It looks like the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. So there are new beginnings here in every aspect. In fact, with Judgment keep coming out, there could be brand new lives starting. Like you start a new job, you have to move to take it, right? You meet somebody new, a new lover when you move, things like that. Like the starting of a brand new life, starting a new job, starting a new love life. That lover takes you in a new direction. Eight of Cups, people. This is the second time we've seen this card. If somebody is walking away, because we saw it in Leo, didn't we? We damn sure enough did. It was Leo, where somebody's letting go of these relationships that don't served, again, consequences. Seven of Swords again, just the second time we've seen it. We saw it somewhere where somebody was lying. I think it was when we were talking about the witchcraft, where somebody was lying about who they were or what they wanted. Two of Wands, Six of Wands. The World. Again, we saw that. So although it may be a difficult time right now, if you find out that someone betrays you, then it's a painful experience, right? But you have to, wow, the World again. And the Moon. So there are things that are being revealed, right? And that's why that's why we have the Seven of Swords. There are things that are being hidden, that are being revealed. That's a sun right there. What does the sun do? It illuminates, right? So wow, another Knight of Swords. We saw this again too. Wow. So a lot of cards are repeating. Seven of Swords is repeating. This is the first time we're seeing the Hangman. So what I'm going to say is that do not let the appearance of things right now fool you into believing that nothing is happening, because things are working in your favor, but you need to have patience. Change is coming. That is the Knight of Swords. And the World. See that egg opening up? Didn't I just talk about a brand new whole brand new life with judgment and the world, right? But you gotta hold on to your faith. Because things are working in your favor, even if it doesn't look like it. You just have to have faith. That's all. I know it's nothing to mess around with. Who said I was messing around with it? And coming in here, don't even know what you're talking about. Don't say hello. Don't know me from a hole in the wall, but you want to come in here and make assumptions. You don't even know what we're talking about, do you? Thank you, I gotta give you what I get, and the advice here is to have faith and hold on, because there are situations that are changing, and you have to have faith that these things are working in your favor. Because as long as you didn't do nothing to nobody, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, then guess what? You ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't know what you talking about, Chula. What you talking about, Chula? Catch up with what? Who is a witch? Ain't nobody here a witch, boo-boo. You don't know what you talking about. You coming in here, you don't understand what the conversation's about. You don't know your ass from your elbow, mofo. If you guys could put your, you can't even spell it right, you dumbass. Anyway, for those of you that are interested in having a question answered, please put it in the comments, because we're going to ignore Chula. Chula looking for attention. What's the matter, Chula? What's the matter, Chula? Exactly. Go away. Nobody wants you here, but nobody wants you there either, huh? That's the problem. Is that the problem, Chula? Nobody wants you there either. Maybe it's because you're coming in here and making assumptions. Okay, let's see. The chosen one. Will life get better for me? What is going on with you? I'm gonna just call you chosen. I feel like there's certain things. It feels to me like there's something happening in one particular area, and it's affecting a lot of other areas. Is that making sense? Chosen? Yeah, that's okay. That's what I mean. Like one issue is affecting like a lot of other things. First of all, there's nothing you can do about hate from other people. Everybody gonna hate. People, that's what people do. People are trash. Okay, people are straight basura. So look at me, look at us. We here minding our business. Chula coming here making accusations, right? Don't know what the conversation the first about what's going on. People are trash. You have to expect that, and you have to be able to deal with it. As far as the money, what's going on with Chosen and her money? Are you in between jobs? Oh, look at the Empress coming out for you. Oh. Wait. And the Chariot. So you got news coming that you don't expect. And no job. So there's something here with this Empress, right? The Empress is all for, there's something you don't expect coming, darling. I'm telling you. Like, you ready to rip somebody a nucolito. And you see how she's using the Sith, right? What is, Death uses this, right? What do they call it? You know the figure, they're all dressed in a robe and they're carrying a scythe. And is it Death? So you may be ready to say some things or cut communication. And what this is saying is that you need to be very careful. You need to leave these wands standing. That means don't block anybody. Don't I don't know how, don't block any emails, don't block any phone numbers, because there's something coming. There's something coming. And it may be spiritual because of the crow. There may even be messages from spirit that you're getting. So remain open. But this, about to lose my place. I haven't had any paid readings. Everyone wants everyone wants readings for free. I don't know what that means. Everyone wants readings for free. Promise jobs and nothing happens. You see how this Empress, she's like covered up in a cloak. She's sitting there, but she's got a tail and all this other stuff. One, there's something that you can do that nobody else can do, okay? Because this is an Empress. Also, there's a transformation taking place, right? You got communication coming in from places that you thought were, you see how everything is dry? A spiritual reading and healing. No one wants to pay for anything. I've just been praying and meditating for better. Okay. So you're a reader. Okay. There's something coming in from somewhere you don't see. But you see how everything is like brown, everything's dry. Right? And so there is a green patch right here. I want you to remain open because something will grow here. There's some sort of metamorphosis that you need to go through. I want you to notice the flower in the Empress's hand. There's something that you are about to be given. Oh, I'm getting a chill. There's something about something you're going to be given. And it's because of the transformation. That flower is attached to her tail. Right? It's attached to her tail. So there's something that's going to grow and like, expand. But it's attached to the transformation that you're going through. Yeah, you gotta stay faithful. Wheel of Fortune. Not here to blow smoke up your colito, man. You are really going through it. This may be news of help coming. Because I do kind of see that this is affecting all these different parts of your life. There's stress. But this is also a 9, right? 9s and 10s are the end. So you're coming out of a time, the Sun. I cannot make this up. The 8 of Pentacles. There's money coming here. There's money coming. You're welcome. So just, keep the faith. Okay. And what do we see at the bottom of the deck? The Three of Wands. What? Listen. Girl, do not worry. Or guy. Because your chosen can be men too. You just have to wait it out. Okay? That's it. You have to just be faithful. Good luck. Please come back and let us know how it goes. Let me see. Will there be worldwide indictments? Who is this? Delphine. I don't know if Delphine is still here. I gotta tell you, Delphine, I think the only indictments they're gonna do is gonna be for show. Because if they wanted to, oh, thank you, sweetie. If they wanted to make indictments, why are they releasing the files? Why aren't they acting on the files? It's all mierda, right? All of it. It's just mierda. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Good luck. God bless you. I pray for you to have more job offers than you can shake a stick at. Very soon. I want you to wake up tomorrow and have 2-3 offers in your inbox. Nope. Seven of Swords. Like I said, this is a distraction. This is a distraction. Look at how I suspect that this person here set the fire right there so they could get away. Seven of Swords here, 5 of Swords here. Yeah, the right job is coming. I don't believe that, because one of the things I keep asking myself, I mean, the cards are here. One of the things I keep asking myself is, why are they releasing all these files? They haven't acted on any of the files. Why aren't they arresting people? You went and you arrested Diddy for for whatever it was for. I'm not even really sure what he was arrested for, but he beat up his girlfriend, and you went into this whole thing about him having all these sex parties and him using drugs and all that. Like, why do we need to know that? Why do we need to know that he was hiring people to come have sex with his girlfriend? We don't need to know that. Like, all that was a shit show. It was a circus. Like they were delving into stuff like that were not even relevant to what it was about. Exactly. With that daddy dumpy pants. Oh my God. So my point is, if they wanted to prosecute, they didn't need to release the files to prosecute. Why are the files redacted? Why are the files redacted? They removing people's names. They removing information. They're removing things that happened. They're not whoever's prosecuted are people that were not cooperating anyway. So whatever they are going to do with the Epstein tapes or the Epstein files or whatever. They're not, have they gone to the houses that this man owned? Have they gone to the places where this man used to keep the girls to search for them? Are they doing anything? Why is this taking so long, first of all? And are they doing anything to help the victims? Are they doing anything about all the money that he had? Are they doing anything about people are finding tunnels in hotels? This is all going along all across the internet. What are they doing about it? They're not doing anything. There might be more evidence on foreign soil, but there's certainly evidence in the files that they don't want us to see because they're redacting it. This is all a show. It's all for nothing. What are they doing? Did they go anywhere and get some of it? Because I mean, he owned a lot of properties. And he owns some of these properties. They're all across the United States and they're all across the world. This man was involved in a global child ring. It was global. But not only that, it's showing you that these were a lot of people that were involved as far as people in power. Famous people, rich people, filthy, stinking rich people. So rich that you and I may never be able to make as much money in our lifetime. Have they done anything? They're not going to do anything. They made, didn't they do something with Prince whoever? They went and arrested him and he got ostracized from the rest of the royal family or whatever. He was an offering. You telling me that those people, the rest of the family, didn't know what was going on? Stop. Please. And of course it does. It does go back to slavery times. First of all these people that are talking about, lift yourself up by your bootstraps and work really hard and then you'll be able to. No, those people like JP Morgan and all these other people, the Rothschilds, they didn't make their money legally. They were moonshiners and made their money through, what was that? Prohibition. Running guns and running money on the trains. Man, listen. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, though. If you put in an honest day's work, you'll be able to make it. Get out of here with that mess. Anybody got a question? So I believe the only indictments we will see, will be of those that will be sacrificed. Meaning either they outlived their purpose for whatever it is that the elite are working toward, or they weren't cooperating to begin with. Anybody have a question? Anyone have a question? Okay, about transition in my career. Have you gone to school? Pretty kitty? Did you just finish school or are you thinking about going back to school? Does it? It's kicking you out. Oh, that's so crazy. I wonder why it's doing that. Nightmare, did you have a question as well? About an app. Let me see. What's going on with Pretty Kitty and her money? Pretty kitty and her money. Pretty kitty and her money, honey. I gotta do a collective money, honey. Like, I'm not gonna be able to have all the individual signs for money, honey. What about pretty kitty? Ace of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. All right. So there's a new beginning. Now, it might be in communication. There's stability. It's going to come to a point when you need to make a choice. So it could be in communication. I guess apps are considered communication. So the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords are apropos here. But you're going to get to a point where you need to make a choice. Now, it could be about... it could be about where you are, like however you're working, which is more stable. Or it could be about which is making more money. But there's a definite change here. Let me have one more, please. You may also find stability with a partner. Meaning like, you do one part, somebody else does another part. But that may not be right now. Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah. And the Tower. So, this may not happen the way that you want it to happen. Meaning, be open to, like, because you have a vision, right? What I want you to do, what the cards are saying, that you should be open to other people's ideas, open to, like, you may want to lay the cards out like this, but maybe you would have more success if you laid the cards out like this. Does that make sense? So the suggestion here is not to be so rigid with your expectation and the way that you want things to flow. But you will have to, Queen of Pentacles, you may even have people working for you. See all the little minions around her? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she knows how to make money. She knows how to save money. She knows how to get money. She knows how to invest it. She's the Queen of Stability, right? We got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Action, and we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Stability. And so, don't be so rigid with the way that you expect it to flow, okay? I hope that's making sense. Okay. But you will have to you will have to get to a point where you're for a time you're going to be able to do both, but then you're going to have to decide. Like, you're not going to be able to do both of them forever. At one point you're going to have to leave something behind. Right? So, okay. Let me see. Oh, I think there was another question. So we did Pretty Kitty. Nightmare. Okay. Let's see. I'm stuck. Okay, great. I'm glad I was able to help. Um, nightmare. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chosen. I'm sorry, Chosen. I don't even remember what I said for you. I don't know why your father being a Gemini is significant. I'm sorry. When I read, if I'm reading you privately and you don't take notes, I'm not gonna remember anything I said to you, especially if I'm channeling. So, because I just kind of give the message and I let it go, you know. So I don't know why it's significant that your father's a Gemini, but I'm sorry. That's why I don't remember, because I most of the time when I channel, I don't remember anything I say. You're welcome, Chosen. Somebody had Nightmare had a question. Yeah, when this post, it takes a long time for this to post. Because when I end it, I'll go and I'll insert the timestamps and then I'll post it. Sometimes it takes 24 hours. I don't know if people can see it while it's posting. But I add the timestamps in. But you might be able to see it. Wait, I didn't even ask a question. Thank you, pretty. I'm glad I was able to help. Was nightmare. Nightmare, are you still here? Can I ask you a question? Asking if your daughter was abused is a very unusual question. More times you can see it before you end. Oh, okay, great. So can I ask you why you're asking if your daughter was abused? Did she tell you she was abused? I feel like something is wrong, but she never said anything. Because what I'm wondering is why abused. I'm presuming that you mean like in a CP kind of way, like in a horizontal mambo kind of way, or do you mean physical? Paula, I don't know what you mean by that. Two other different readers were on the same direction of saying this. Both came out in the cards. I don't know what that means, sweetie. Physical. Did you walk away from someone recently, Nightmare? separate from someone? Did you walk away from someone recently? Years. So then I don't know who this is for, because this feels like somebody has separated from somebody romantically. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. Like, Spirit is screaming in my head a whole lot of different things. One of them is that is coming out is that you should talk to her. But there's something here about somebody, and I keep seeing death here. I keep seeing the same cards. I keep seeing death, the King of Pentacles, now the Page of Pentacles, and the Tower. So it just feels like somebody walked away from someone romantically, or it could be a family member. It's like 3 years I split, but he was around us always. This feels like someone that you walked away from. Seven of Swords. I think that if something did happen, she's afraid to tell you. This Ace of Cups, it just feels like it's your daughter, this Ace of Cups. You see how she's holding that cup really close? She almost kind of looks childlike. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. He may have, if it's a he, threatened her with something. Three of Swords. She can't communicate, but something's off. I had dreams of them before, and my voices would say, don't trust him with her. She doesn't communicate, but she understands, yes. Am I correct with that? Oh, Lord. Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands. Is she able to understand? Like, even if she is not communicative, is she able to understand, like, when you talk to her? Oh, Lord. There's a lot of confusion here. Um, does she understand when you communicate with her? Like, if you ask her, you know, it's breakfast time. Do you want cereal or do you want eggs? Is she able to? I need you to answer that question, whether or not she is able to understand when you talk to her. Okay. Because what I want to tell you is that I believe that he may have threatened her with something about you. Um, oh my God. This is, I don't ever want to read on this type of situation again. So we have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. There's confusion here. The Five of Pentacles. This is someone, because this is talking about your relationship with him. This is someone who, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. Like, so they're saying that he was attracted to her innocence. Meaning, like, he did not threaten her with physical harm. He basically was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna give you an example. This is not what he said, but I'm gonna give you an example. Oh, if you tell anybody about this, you know, I'm gonna make sure your mom gets run over by a train. Something like that. That's what I mean. He was attracted to her innocence. Oh my God, this may be somebody that is attracted to children. But this is someone who likes control. They also may have felt like, wow, what are y'all giving me? This is somebody who felt like, I'm just going to give you what I'm getting. I'm just going to give you what I'm getting. This is somebody who felt like dealing with you was worth the benefit of being around her. Because, like, it kind of feels like he saw you as like a nag or something like that. Goes to Hierophant. They may have had legal trouble in the past. Meaning he may have, whoever this person is, may have had legal troubles in the past. They may have been arrested in the past. I'm not saying it's for the same thing. But he comes across as someone who enjoys control. Empress. He kind of felt like you were like on a high horse. Yes, he did what? Like control? Was arrested previously? But I'm still getting that the universe is coming for him. Very narcissistic, yeah. He saw you as like being on a high horse because you would not accept certain things that he liked to do. But the universe is coming for him. The Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. The universe is coming for him. But he enjoyed her innocence. He may have enjoyed destroying that innocence, if you understand what I'm saying. He felt like you would constantly nag him over like things that he thought was like bullshit. But again, he felt like it was worth it. So again, they keep telling me that you need to talk to her. You don't have to necessarily say, hey, listen, I'm talking to you about what this guy did. But you can talk to her about what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. You can talk to her about your safety, because he used you and your safety in some way to manipulate her. And so the beginning of the healing will start when you, wow, here she is again. She's this Ace of Cups. Do you see the purity? Can you see what I see? You see how she's like very childlike in this card, holding that cup very close? She's very loving, very innocent, very she's even got the angel wings. Yeah, she's very innocent. Almost like a child of like, I don't know, 6 or 7. You know, before they start really understanding, things going on around them and all that. She was suicidal. Oh my God. Wow. The healing will begin when you start the conversations with her. Ace of Swords. Right? Again, you see the angel wings here? The victory. The Queen of Pentacles, the stability. She's going to get her stability from you. Like, her strength is going to come from you. So, you need to show her that it's okay. There's also something here about her being fearful. Because there's a feeling of being trapped here. Where like her inability to communicate, it makes her feel trapped. Or she could have felt trapped based on the situation you know, because of the threatening. I don't know if he was violent with you, but yeah, once you begin this communication, things are going to change right away. What am I saying? Listen to Contessa when she talks. King of Pentacles. Her stability is going to come from you. Once you begin to have the conversations, she will be able to, you're going to see a gradual change in her behavior. I'm so sorry this happened to her. Happened to you, happened to her. He's got things coming to him though. Ten of Swords. He's got things coming to him. Do not believe for 1 minute that he will not be punished for what he's done. I hope you're able to find justice. I hope she's able to find justice and healing. You're welcome. Whew. Does anybody have questions? Anybody have other questions? For some reason, I feel nervous about signing up with this new trading instructor. Okay, and don't know why. Is it just me with changing instructors? I feel like I will learn more with this new one. You know, I would suggest that you... Oh, thank you, sweetie. I would suggest you refrain from signing anything for another week. Mercury is still retrograde. You may feel like you're going to learn more from him. But that's not what you're picking up on. You're picking up on something else. Page of Pentacles. You're picking up on something else. Wow, Seven of Swords. What does a trading judgment? Oh my Lanta. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Why does the Hierophant keep coming out? The Hangman. She's in another state. What does a trading instructor, what do they do? Is that involving money? Like trading in the stock market? Because somehow I feel like there's going to be a money dispute. I don't know why. I'm not digging the Seven of Swords here. I mean, the Page of Pentacles does sort of indicate that you'll be learning something new. You'll be growing. You'll be changing. But it's a page, so you're looking at something that's going to make you money. But Judgment and this Hierophant, plus this Five of Cups. This honestly feels like, I don't know why I feel like you're going to have a money dispute with this person. Maybe it's going to be money that you owe them. Maybe it's going to be something that you don't see or they're not disclosing. I would hold off on signing a contract if you just going for the skill set. I would not sign any contracts until after the 20th if you have a contract with her. But this, I'm not digging this Five of Cups here. The Hierophant does indicate that you will be learning something. I would say it's not that you're not going to learn any. Whatever you're nervous about has to do with something else. I'm not digging this Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups, and I'm not digging this Seven of Swords. I mean, they may be withholding information from you at some point. There's something about a dispute here with money, but I don't quite know what it is. But it's not that you're not going to learn anything. The reason why you feel nervous is because you're picking up on something else. So you will learn from her. But there's something else. I don't like that Seven of Swords. They may be withholding information, but I feel like there's some sort of dispute about money. And I don't know what that means, but don't sign any contracts. Not until after the 20th. So if you want to move ahead with her, and take the classes, then go ahead and take them, but don't sign a contract. And if you have to sign a contract, I would wait until after Mercury retrograde. Okay. Oh no. I was suggesting that you move ahead with the class. I said that you are picking up on something that is not related to, like, it's not like you're not going to learn. You're going to learn something, right? But you're picking on something else. But I would suggest that you not sign a contract till after the 20th. Because I don't think you should sign a contract. But if you could take the class without signing a contract, great. But what you're picking up on is not related to not learning. Like, the reason you're nervous is not related to you not learning. Again, I just keep feeling this dispute over money. If you are driving, you can drop off I mean, don't do anything that you shouldn't be doing while you're driving, please. Por favor. Mahaguna. I know I'm butchering that. Mahaguna. Hello, what can I expect in love this year? And then I don't even know how to pronounce it. 1163 said hi. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nicholas. Okay. 1163, you can ask any kind of question you want. What is in store for love this year? Nope. Okay. What is in store for love this year? Mine, you need to stay safe. I hope you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing because you're driving. Four spheres, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is showing me that you're going to be holding back, or you're going to try to hold back. Nicholas. But the universe has other plans for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and we have Temperance. Someone is going to cross your path. We also have the Queen of Wands here. And so someone is going to be absolutely irresistible to you, Nicholas. Someone's going to be you are not going to be able to resist. Oh, but you're going to try. I don't know why you're going to want to resist. Yes, I'm answering questions right now. So you are going to try to resist, but they're going to be hot AF. You're going to be stressed the hell out. I don't know why you're going to try to stay away from them, but it seems like you're going to want to hold back with this Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Spheres. You're going to be trying to distract yourself. Or they are. Maybe this person might be married. We got three major arcana here. You're not going to be able to resist this person, but you're going to try. That's what I have for you, but you got too many major arcana here. Temperance is, again, divine timing, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why you're going to want to stay away from this person. Now, you may feel like, oh, I like this person too much, or she's out of my league. Because like I said, she's going to be hot AF. Or he or she, whatever your preference is. But Justice, you may wind up in a very serious relationship with this person, whoever this person is. I hope they're not married, because there's a reason why you want to stay away from them. But you're welcome. Okay. There was a question about a husband. 1163. 1163. Yes, 1163 is husband coming back. Was your husband a cheater? Did you and your husband separate because there was somebody else involved? You cheated? You see, yes, that's me. Did you cheat? Oh, they cheated. Okay. Well, they still have cheater tendencies. We have the Lovers here, the Devil. Four of Cups. The Four of Wands. And the Three of Wands. There's definitely some sort of connection between you and your husband. I believe he does want to come home. However, I do think, although he may appear to have worked on this tendency, that's a whole devil right here, right? He is going to end it with the mistress. But you see how that little devil, the devil is real small right now? And the devil is holding onto a world globe, right? He may come across someone new. And he may do it again. So there is an attachment to you, right? But then he likes to have variety. He doesn't have the ability to resist. So again, the King of Swords is the king of action, right? So there's a truth that has come out, that he's realized, that he said or come to know. But he still has that devil with him. Even if he ends it with the mistress. He's very horizontal mambo motivated. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, like, I feel like even if you were to, like I'm saying, he does want to come back, right? Even if he were to end it with the mistress, at some point, he's going to want to do it again. Because he likes variety. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. If you go home, if when he comes home at night, right, you have a sexy outfit on with the thigh high stockings and all that, and you surprise him with a new outfit every night, right? Because he feels like someone who has a high drive. Even if you do that, it feels to me like at some point he would not be able to resist this devil. Like right now, he may be able to control it because he wants you back. But at some point, it's gonna happen again. I think that he's going to tell you whatever he needs to tell you in order to come back. Okay, you want him to end it with the mistress. Now, what happens if it happens again? What do you do then? 34 years. So who left who? You were together for 34 years. Who left who? I'm pretty sure in those 34 years, again, is any of what I'm saying ringing true to you? The high drive, the high drive, the being very horizontal mambo, motivated. In 34 years, you must have known whether or not this man, was a womanizer. You must have known whether or not he likes to have horizontal mambo with many different women. Because that's how he feels to me. It won't be that woman. Was she a friend to you? Are you still here? 1163? A complete surprise. So you never picked up that your husband in 34 years was horizontal mambo related? Like he was very driven, he had a very high drive? Okay, so you don't know her. You never picked up that he has a high drive. Okay. So if you don't know her, why does it matter if it's not her? Like, so it's okay for him to be with someone else, just not her. Again, your husband is someone who has a very high drive. Whether you knew it or not, this man likes to be with a lot of different women. Or maybe he's just now becoming to know that he likes to be with a lot of different women. Let me see. Is he gonna leave the mistress? They live together now. I don't understand. If you don't know her, what difference does it make? Like, it's okay for him. Like, you're literally saying it's okay for him to be with another woman, just not her. You're saying that he would not have left if it wasn't for her. That's not true. Mamita, what you gotta understand is no woman is gonna make a man do something that he don't want to do. You're blaming her for what? She don't owe you nothing. Your husband owes you respect. Your husband owes you. She don't owe you anything. She don't know you. You don't know her. But you literally saying if it wasn't her, he never would have left. You don't know that. He left because he wanted to. He didn't leave because somebody else made him. I am going to suggest that you begin to plant seeds elsewhere. We have the Ten of Wands, the Magician, and we have the Two of Wands. We also have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I understand that you may have some animosity. It's only natural to have animosity toward whoever he walked toward. But the responsibility to you is from him. You know, people like to call, women home wreckers. But a home wrecker could not infiltrate your home if your husband did not allow it. See, look at how many, we got a wand here, wand in here, wand here. Again, there's a lot of horizontal mambo here. Your husband is maybe he wasn't when he was with you, but your husband is very horizontal mambo motivated. I believe your husband is planting seeds elsewhere. I don't know how old this woman is, but he may have a child. Oh, my Lanta. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Maybe he does. Listen, a man gonna do whatever he need to do to be able to continue to keep going in that way. I mean, that's what they got the pills for. Men going blind taking those pills. Remember when they first came out? Men were going blind taking those pills. Also that they could keep going. Men will, yeah, I don't put it past them. I do not believe that he is going to leave the mistress. Because this is what I'm specifically asking. If he's, leaving the mistress. And he's planting seeds here. She gives him a freedom that he does not feel that he had with you. He may have felt like you were overbearing. But again, there's also all of this horizontal mambo. All of this, certain things you can't say on YouTube. He's ready to offer, he sees stability with her. That's an Ace of Pentacles here. The Empress. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. There is this looking back with regret. But I do not think that it is enough. And we got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. That king with that devil. Somehow it feels like he feels like he can have more with her. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's more money, more horizontal mambo, more freedom, but there's this sense of freedom that he has with, I don't think he's walking away from her. Lo siento, but I don't think he's walking away from her. We have Judgment, which is a brand new life. It could even indicate a divorce between you two. But there's this breath of fresh air. I mean, it could feel brand new just because it's a brand new person. But I don't think that he's going to leave her. I think you should focus on yourself. And because I did see a possibility of you having new love. I mean, you have to deal with the cards you're dealt, right? He made his decisions and you cannot control him. He walked away. So now you cannot live the rest of your life waiting for him to come back. Because what if he doesn't? Like, you have to concentrate on yourself and your happiness. And if you want another partner, then you need to go out and get another partner. Focus on that. Focus on yourself and your own happiness. Because clearly he did not keep your happiness in mind. He was not concerned about you when he was banging that mistress. You got something coming. You got something coming. But there's a warning here as well. I know it does. I know it does, mamita. Of course it hurts to be betrayed. He betrayed your trust. He betrayed all the time that you invested in him. There is a suggestion here that you need to be careful. There is new love coming here. And it's going to be sudden, right? But there's there's a warning here not to partake of something just to get back at him, at your husband. Oh, thank you. What it says here is that it will be a struggle for you to move on, but you will move on. You don't see love coming, but there is love coming because we have the Two of Cups here. And we have the Nine of Cups, which is true happiness. This is going to be like a wish fulfillment. You see there's a genie on there, right? But it's also like saying here that you may want to rub in his face. Because by the time you have someone new, he may be going through his own separation. And so there's a suggestion here for you not to flaunt your good fortune in his face. But you do have love. Again, this is a genie. Look at that genie. It's Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is true happiness. It's going to be like a wish fulfillment for you. And it's coming. You're not going to see it coming. You're in the in-between right now. Are there any other questions? Does anybody know what Donnell Shaw is talking about? Mule variables, Rhino, Queen, influence, Jupiter, the broken prism, crystal clear idea, still going to Gypsy Niagara. I don't know what any of that means. Um, let's see. John Henjun? John Henjun, is he still here? Um, I am not going to read on your witchcraft. No, we don't do that here. So I'm sure you'll be able to go get swipe twice and you'll be able to find Willy Wonka Tarot that's gonna do that for you. Look into your witchcraft. What kind of messiness is that for you to come in here asking about your witchcraft and whether or not it's gonna work? That's absolute madness. I'm not looking into that. And how I could tell you one thing, the answer is no. Because how sloppy is it for you to come ask somebody whether or not your witchcraft is working? First of all, that's not how witchcraft works. Okay? If you don't have faith in your own damn witchcraft, then it's never going to work. Why am I getting into your business? Mofo, you came here. You walked up into my room asking me questions about your business. Why am I getting into your business? You put your business out here for everyone to see. Exactly. If you got to sit here and ask questions about whether or not your witchcraft worked, whether or not your spell worked, then no, the answer is no. You sound real ignorant. Why am I getting into your business? Be careful with that. Be careful with that. The force is not strong within this one. You are absolutely right. Let me see. Somebody else had a question. I feel sorry he sat here and waited all this time to ask a stupid ass question. I'm sure he's a kitchen witch. Burning candles he don't know how to burn, doing stuff he don't know nothing about, so he can try to guess something he ain't supposed to have. Let me get some water, guys. I will be right back in 1 second. I'm back. I just wanted to get a sippy some water. Okay. Victor. Did you say how can you get it? How? All you gotta do is ask a question. People are weird, right? What do you mean with the mass misrepresenting of magic on social media? What does that mean? Summer, did you ask a question? Because I didn't see it. John, you don't have any idea about what love and light means. You don't have any idea about who I am, what I do. Okay? You don't know what I've been through. You don't know my experience. You don't know who protects me. So keep it moving. Keep it moving. I got bitches throwing death spells at me for no damn reason. So, goodbye. Goodbye. Let me tell you something, John. I have read people across the globe. I have read mambos, hugans. I have read babalaos, santeras, okay? I know what I'm talking about. Don't step into my world, okay? Goodbye. All right, who had a question? Who had a question? The reason why I'm not answering your question about spell work is because you're asking about spell work. And the first thing that you would learn if you knew anything, if you were going to somebody that was teaching you something, is you not going to anybody else asking if your shit is working. Okay, so clearly you don't know what you're doing. But maybe the reason why you don't know what you're doing is because you're going to people and they're telling you, no, we're not going to help you because what you're doing is bullshit. And now you want to try to do it on your own. That's why I'm not answering your question. Okay? That's why. Let somebody else help you. Please swipe away from my channel. Yo, I have very low tolerance for tomfoolery and fuckery. Very low tolerance. Okay, so somebody had a question. Back to you guys, okay? Somebody had a question. Summer, and it was somebody else. The supernatural is promoted on TikTok and stuff, but without the context of discipline, responsibility, power, and process that comes with working in the spirit. Amen. Amen. Responsibility. People want to be able to burn a damn candle and have love and respect and money and power and all this other shit. And like anyway, I'm sorry. Victor. So it was Victor and Summer that had questions. Yes. Can you put your question in the comments, please? Exactly. Let me tell you something. There's people out here that that are not supposed to have any type of power because all they will do is absolutely selfishly abuse it. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's shaking. I'm trying to get to the questions. Okay. I don't need names. I don't even need your name, Victor. I can just go find whatever it is that you're talking about just by you asking, okay? I was wondering about my connection with a woman by the name of Maya. We had a separation, but she has been coming up a lot in name, different ways on TV shows. Okay. So you're asking about somebody in separation, Victor. Have you tried reaching out to her, Victor? What you need to be prepared for. You think she's gonna reach out to you first? Wow, Temperance. The Magician. 2 major arcana. 10 of Cups. So you planning on reaching out to her? Ace of Swords. Judgment. Whew. So there is a chance. Y'all in the in-between right now. You're not going to reach out to her either. So then why are you asking about her? You think you're just going to run into her somewhere? There's a need for patience here. I would not normally say patience from Temperance, but that's giving me patience. Y'all know I don't read cards, right? If you don't, I think I'm tapping into, I've been told that I am tapping into the Akashic Records. So the way I liken it to is there's something new coming for you. We got the Seven of Wands on both decks. The Seven of Wands on both decks. What? It's more like I walked away from a one-sided connection. So then why is her name coming up here? You got 3 major arcana here with the Ace of Cups. Now, if I saw the Empress, I would think that that prepared you for something new coming. You are being led down a path, though. Like, I think you kind of already know that. You see how this is like a funnel and the person is falling down, down, down into the light, right? So you're coming out of a period of stagnation, or a period of confusion, but you are being led down a path, but I think you already know that. That's why you're talking about being prepared, right? You see how this guy is with the 2 wands. He's planting bulbs, right? He's planting seeds, right? So you're going to have a choice to make, though. But you try. Yo, they telling me you trying to be too nosy. They literally telling me you trying to be too nosy. How many readings have you had? I don't know how to pronounce that name. What are you reading? We are reading a question that was asked in the comments. Have you had more than one reading lately? Have you, Victor? Victor. They're telling me something about wow. They're telling me no one knows what lies at the bottom of the ocean. Do you understand what that means? Victor, are you still here? Victor, are you? Different general readings. Okay, you need to slow down with that. They're telling me you trying to know too much. First of all, it's not good to watch too many general readings, just overall, for anybody. I'm not saying that you cannot watch it, but if you're watching 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a day, relax. Because you're letting too many people into your energy, right? Just by you watching these readings, it can divert you. Okay, get a book. I don't know what to tell you. They're telling me that you're trying to know too much. Now, I believe that what they're telling me when they say that is they saying you're trying to know too much about what's gonna go on with you, or maybe you are trying to learn too much about divination, and maybe you need to start to practice it or put some of the things that you learned into practice. But slow down on watching the readings. I only give what I get. So and that's why I stopped. So maybe you need to start putting something into practice. Maybe you need to get a deck of cards. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what other divination forces you've been. It's time to plant the seeds, man. It's time for you to start getting something to grow. ¿Entiende? Okay. Does someone else have a question? Christian M and I are not together, just vibes when we bump into each other. What does the universe have in store for us? Wait, there was somebody else that asked a question. No? I did Victor. There was somebody else that had a question. Am I crazy? It was Summer, wasn't it? Is Summer still here? Yes, it was you. Hi, Summer. What was your question? Thank you. Thank you. If you could like and subscribe, that'll help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel. If you could also show mine may have left, but mine moderates, and she moderates for free. Just because she believes in my gifts. If you could show Ma some love in the comments. She may have gone because she was driving. I don't know why in the world she was driving and moderating at the same time. Good Lord. Well, what does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know? Have you been searching for like the meaning of it all, or the purpose of it all, or like what's the meaning of life, or like why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? What's the purpose of all of this? Oh, great. Thank you. The chosen one. What do you mean that's dedication and love for real? You talking about mine? Moderating for free? Summer? Me to know about my life, what the future is holding for me, and so on. That's what I mean. Like, there's something here about your life purpose, or which direction you're supposed to go, or what the meaning of it all is, or What do you need? So it's not necessarily what the universe wants you to know. It's like you wanting some guidance on your path, right? Like which path you should take. Yeah, no, driving and doing it at the same time. Yeah, for real. But we don't want her doing that. Like, don't do that. Summer. Summer, something recently has thrown you off your path. It's so it's almost like it feels like it feels like almost like life has lost its joy. There's nothing really wrong, like you are in the tower, right? But there's this almost like a fear here. What is this? If it has not happened yet, it's going to happen, where there's like the Fool, where there's like something that just feels like, is it even worth it anymore? You know? This feels like it's a struggle to get out of bed. Am I hitting any spots? It's kind of like, what's the purpose of getting out of bed? There's nothing to really get out of bed for. So what is the advice here for her to go? There's something that you do need to kind of go through, though. The purpose of a tower is not... The purpose of a tower is to take a castle down that has been built on sand. And so there may be a path that you are trying to walk down. The spirit may be trying to protect you from. Chariot. What did I say about protection? You see all that armor? Do you see all that armor? There's something also specifically about your head. Now you may get spiritual messages. You may pick up things. There's a reason why it is specifically covering your head. Do you get headaches? Star. You may pick up other people's emotions. Is any of this making sense? So there, Death, Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be a transformation here. Temperance. Ooh, Lord. So my head is always getting attacked. It feels like spiritual warfare. Yeah. This feels like someone's trying to get in your head and confuse you. But I don't know why. And I don't know who. It may be more than one person. You know, I don't know if spirits try to get into your head just like random. You know what I mean? This doesn't feel like, oh, you, because I have felt that before, where people have like started spiritual journeys and they, there's like maybe demonic entities that see that and they're like, oh, let's go get them. That's not what I'm feeling here. There's a purpose to this. The protection is from, do you get like a lot of jealousy? What am I, listen to Contessa when she talk, please. You see that little person? You see how the father and son, the king and the son, they're playing chess, they minding their business. This little servant here is down here with the voodoo doll. Listen to Contessa when she talk. It feels to me like this is purposely done by someone or someone's to confuse, specifically to your head. It feels like this spirit has a mission. You should start wearing white around your head more often. You can also try sleeping on white sheets if you can. Do you have trouble sleeping at night? You have trouble sleeping at night? Nocturnal. You should try to say some prayers. Listen, I don't know how to do any of the brujeria that people do, okay? But I do know that prayer works, okay? It's hard to sleep at night. My thoughts get so loud. What I want you to do is I want you to start saying some prayers. You can say your own prayers if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to give you specifically some psalms to say. Psalm 38, Psalm 39, and Psalm 40. If you don't have a Bible, you can look it up online. Psalm 38, 39, and 40. Okay? I want you to say them at night before you go to sleep. I want you to start covering your head with white. And I also want you to start bathing in salt water. Okay? But say those 3 Psalms. You can say Psalm 91 too. I love Psalm 91. But Psalm 38, 39, and 40 are specifically for curse breaking. Okay? Psalm 91 is a psalm of protection. If you ever feel like you're being attacked, if you ever feel like there's something around you that wants to hurt you, you could say the 91st Psalm. And you'll get to a point where it'll say, they will cover thee with their feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. And you will feel that energy around you, that energy of protection. Because there's something here about somebody trying to fuck with your head to like kind of lead you off path. And that's why you need to protect your head, because there's a thing of trying to create confusion here. But I don't think this is happening naturally, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So I'm going to suggest you bathe in some salt. Listen, if you could say the 91st Psalm over the bath water and then bathe in the bath water, that would be very good too. Okay? So, listen, you could say the Psalms over a glass of water and then drink the water. Okay? Come on now. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm dropping some pearls here. So I suggest you do that because you do have, oh my Lanta, can we work with me, chair? You do have stability coming. But you have to, you see how death is is stomping on the head of this other death, right? In order to bring forth what death is pregnant. In order to bring forth what are they bringing forth? A new beginning. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So death has to, your transformation, you have yours, the one you want, has to stomp out the transformation that someone is trying to do by messing with your head. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Yes, rebirth. But you have to, like, someone is trying to lead you down a path that you're not supposed to be on. Okay? Okay. And we're not going to let that happen. Because we don't do well with fuckery and tomfoolery. So if you want to throw a little fasting in there, you could do that too. Because there's some things you cannot, like if you want to call them demons, you can call them demons, whatever you want to call them. There are some things that cannot be cast out unless you do it when you're fasting. I don't know why. That's just another little tidbit right there. You're welcome. Good luck to you. You don't need luck, baby. All you gotta do is say them prayers. You'll be all right. Who else had a question? If you could please like and subscribe, help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. I'm looking for the questions. You're welcome. Hi, Jennifer. Somebody had a question. We just gonna call you B. Can I call you 3B? We can call you 3B. Listen, I have a whole bunch of playlists on my channel. You can go check those out if you want. Some of the readings I've done are, okay, we'll call you Allie. Thank you, you too. So you could check out some of the playlists on my channel. I have all different types of readings there. So if you want to check some out. Okay, Allie, what's your question? But I go live on Saturdays at 12 because sister got a full-time job. On Saturdays at 12 o'clock. This one I ordered online. I forgot where I got these from. In fact, most of them I ordered online. The Black Tarot, the Lepus Tarot. I like the Witchy Cauldron. Because I like decks that are unusual. Sweetie, I need to know your question. What's your question? If anybody else has a question, if you could put it in the comments. Allie, I need to know your question. Ooh, I got a headache. Now you want me to wait for you. I'm doing this for free, but you want me to wait for you. Anybody else have a question? Anybody else have a question? Oh, right, I did see that. Okay. Christian M and I aren't together. Wait. What does he have in store for us? That's an entirely too general question. What you need to know about your mind, body, and spirit. I cannot answer that question. What's going on between Mill and Christian? So that's entirely too broad of a question. So you're going to have to narrow that down. What's going on with Christian? This. What are you denying? Oh, seriously? And 1508. Christian and 15. You're welcome, Victor. Kristen. Oh, with Kristen. Ten of Cups. Nine of Wands. What is this wall between you two? Between you and Christian? What is this wall between you and Christian? Somebody wants to move forward, though. But there's a wall here. With the Ten of Cups, so somebody is imagining a happy family, a happy family dynamic. You notice how the kid is holding, it's 10 of Cups, but the kid is holding a single wand, the Ace of Wands right there. So there's a lot of horizontal mambo energy here. However, somebody here is also trying to keep a cool head, but it's because of whatever this block is. Are you still here, 1508? And then we have this Hangman. So we got two major arcana, and they're both saying something different. One is the desire to move forward, but they desire to move forward very carefully because of all the armor, right? Or someone is trying to keep a cool head. No. I'm doing 10:58. I'm sorry, 15:08. It's Mili. It's Millie 15:08, the one with Christian. No worries. Are you still here? The one that asked about Christian. Millie? Is it Millie? 15:08? Yes. Okay. So do you know what is this? What is this? What is the block? Is it because you two work together? Do you know what the block is, or do you just feel the block? The moon. Wow, there's a lot of major arcana here. Nine of Pentacles. Death. Wow. So this person is not single. Millie. There's a lot of horizontal mambo energy here. Someone may have recently lost a child as well. You're not interfering. I'm a force to be reckoned with. You shouldn't be messing with me. I came with a warning. Touch not my anointing. Bree, I'm sorry. Did I come into your room? Bree, miss me with that mess, okay? Miss me with that mess. So, Millie, I'm not saying that you're interfering. I'm saying that there's something here that's a block. Bree clearly needs to take her medication. You stopped here, boo-boo. We didn't come over there. Miss me with that mess. I came with a warning. Who's touching your anointing? Ain't nobody touching you. Not over here. Back to you, Millie. Wow, people really are crazy. Millie, are you still here? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Because I don't, is it the full moon? Because I'm minding my business and people keep coming in here. Okay, so I'm not saying, Millie, I'm sorry that your reading is getting interrupted. I'm not saying that you're doing anything or interfering with anything. But it seems like there's something blocking you two from being together, even though this is very high, right? So I think they're either attached or living with someone. Is that making sense? Because there's a block there. Even though someone does want to move forward. Yeah. So that's why you two are kind of in this hangman state, because there's something. Exactly. There's always going to be haters, Chosen. Always going to be haters. I can't believe you're still here. Thank you for staying. So there's also some secrets here, or they might they might come in with an offer for you, and they may want to keep you a secret because there's a lot of fire here. Look at this torch. That torch is lit up. Like I said, there's a lot of horizontal mambo here. Um, Let me get one more card. I don't think Christian is gonna stay with whoever he's or she is with. Well, his name is Chris. Christian could be a woman, can't they? I don't know. Whoever they're with, they may not stay. This is a lot of major arcana. The Chariot, the Hangman, the Moon, Death, Temperance. And the Ace of Wands keeps coming back. Because I do think at some point they do get single and willing to mingle. Do I dare say that I think that you're a part of that transformation? Because here we go with Death again. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Hi, Matthew. There's okay, so you're with me so far, Millie, right? I don't know whether or not you want to stay around this long, though. It almost feels like as soon as you move on, then Christian becomes single and then is like trying to come forward to you. But he does want to move forward. Like we did see that dynamic there. So there's definitely attraction. Page ones. Yeah. I think things are very cold where he is. Meaning, there's already issues there. And I don't think he gets a very warm welcome when he comes home. But right now he's currently being complacent. So I don't know if you want to wait this out, but it seems like as soon as you move on and find somebody, he's going to be single. I don't know if you want to stick it out. But he will be single eventually. That's what I have for you, Millie. Let's see. Does anybody else have a question? He can contact me when he's free. I hear that. I'm only going to take one more question because I've been on here for 3 hours. So, I got some things I got to do. Good luck, Millie. How are you doing? Matthew. How can I better connect with spirit? I feel like you need to practice more. I don't know what practice more means. I don't know if you like meditate, or I don't know what you do in order to try to connect to spirit. But I feel like you need to do it more. It kind of feels like you do get messages. Oh, sun, enlightenment. Hello, Quintella. So it does feel like you get messages. I just think it feels to me like you need to do it more, ask more, look for more, like more often. Because it seems to me like sometimes you'll be wondering what's going on or what you need to know, and then you'll go to someone to ask them, is what it feels like to me. You'll go to find answers outside of yourself. Is that making sense, Matthew? Let me get one more card, please, for Matthew. Is that making sense? I want to make sure I'm hitting what I'm supposed to hit. Self-trust, right? Okay. That lack of trust in yourself is what is blocking you. You see how the high priestess has her arms crossed? It's almost like you are keeping yourself locked away, blocked away. But there is connection here. Hold on just 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute, I'm coming right back. So you do have a connection there. But it's almost like you see how this little boy is like poking the tree? The answers are right there, but he's poking the tree and it's getting blood. The answers are right there, but you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking outside of yourself. So this is what I'm going to suggest, okay? When you want to know something, I want you to, is it going to rain tomorrow? I would not, I'm just giving you an example. I wouldn't ask the universe if it's going to rain tomorrow. But is it going to rain tomorrow? And then you're like, hey, listen, universe, if it's going to rain, show me a white squirrel, right? You got to kind of interact with the universe to get that, to build trust in the things that you know to be true, right? Like, and when you see the white squirrel, you're going to be like, oh, well, I asked for a white squirrel. There's my sign. And then when you begin to see those signs, for you, I think they may be feathers. I don't know if you have a thing with feathers or if you see a lot of feathers when you look around, when you're walking through the park or whatever. But it feels like for you, feathers are some kind of a big deal, right? So just once you start to interact like that, the connection will grow. Oh, your work truck is full of, really? Okay. Okay. So then don't ask for feathers. All right. Because sometimes I ask for white feathers when I'm looking for information. So don't ask for white feathers. Um, but that's all you need to do is start looking within yourself to answer the questions that you going outside to find the answer. Simple. It's so simple. Hi, mamita. You hungry, baby girl? You're very welcome. All right, guys. This is me coming to the end of another session. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Again, if you would like a reading, a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my email, contessa.divine@gmail.com, or you can try next week. I do this every Saturday. Again, everybody have a great day, and thank you for stopping by.